Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Johnny, I'm the early bird buyer and we are currently in the nest. It is Wednesday morning, it's just coming up 10 to 10. Out here a little bit later today. It was absolutely lashing it down, probably up until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I thought, you know what, just gonna have a bit of a chilled morning, but just wanted to get out here, come on, give you guys a bit of an update, let you know exactly what's been selling over the last few days. Being completely honest with you, the sales have been really slow. I don't know if anyone else has found that sales on eBay have been slow, but the things that have sold for decent money, so I can't complain there. But normally I'd have, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 orders. I've probably got about 10 or 15, so it's sort of half of what I would normally have. So I will get those picked and put onto the photo/packing area, and obviously go through those with you one by one, because if you're seeing me pick it up, you're going to want to obviously see me sell it and how much it's selling for and all that good stuff. It has actually stopped raining now, which is nice, so it just means that I can get in and out and not have to be worrying about getting absolutely drenched. But yeah, there's a few sort of things and changes that have happened here. I did mention in the last video I wanted to change the light, which is exactly what I've done. My dad came in, he's an electrician, so he got this put up here. It does seem a little bit brighter in here, which is nice, and it also just means that it's not hit me on the head. The last one was actually suspended a little bit, so it's nice that to be tucked up and out the way. The next thing is, if you can see, I got rid of the tiles on the photo area. I did actually go and buy a blind, just a white plain blind, and it was just a ball ache. It was a nightmare, to be fair. So yeah, I scrapped that completely, and yeah, all I simply did is took the tiles down, gave it a bit of a sand down, got rid of the glue that was on there previously, just masking taped it off just a section, and then just painted it just like pure white. And I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, so it looks so much better. And obviously when it does get dirty over time, I can just do exactly the same thing and get that repainted so it looked fresh again. Also, a few people have mentioned on my previous videos, car boot videos, it's been a little bit laggy. Now I think what actually happened is I put the wrong setting on the camera. I think the frame rate wasn't correct, so I'm hoping now I've actually gone through all the settings and got everything sorted. The dog's going mental, there's obviously a pigeon in the garden, but yeah, now I've got everything sorted. I'm hoping that this is going to be a lot better, so I just got to remember, before obviously filming, I need to just check the settings and make sure everything is correct. I have been to a fair few sort of car boots. They haven't been great, I'll be completely honest with you. I've not found too much, but that's just obviously what happens. I haven't been to a car boot in absolutely ages, where I've just had to keep constantly going back to the car to fill up, but you know, it will hopefully happen. The weather hasn't been great either, and it's not looking too good for the weekend, but we'll keep our fingers crossed that obviously changes and hopefully we can get out. But yeah, other than that, it's been slow, it's been steady. Obviously want to keep you guys updated. One thing I did want to shout out to you as well, for you resellers and people that do this, and is the lights up here. Now I've got these lights up here and I've had them for quite some time, and they're perfect because they're small, they're up, they're out the way, but I just feel personally the light reaches up the top here and it's nice and bright, but it's down here that seems to be the issue when I'm taking obviously smaller photos of maybe like trainers and things like that. The light doesn't seem to be too good, so if there's any recommendations of lights that people are using, it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys reach out or send me a link or go onto my Instagram, because obviously I need you guys to go over there, because I do post on there things that are selling, etc. So that's the early bird buyer on Instagram. I'll put a little screenshot up here or somewhere, but yeah, go and give me a follow, message me on there if you've got any recommendations. It would be really greatly appreciated. I'm not too sure if I want like the tripod ones. I've seen some people, they've got the tripods and they're set up and down like that. Now if that is the only option, then I'll have to look at that, but I do like the fact that these are up here. So in the office, Jay had like the box lights. They were good, but I think they'd just be too big for in here personally. So again, any recommendations, just leave it in the comments or message me on Instagram. But yeah, go and give me a follow over there. That'd be greatly appreciated. But as always, I will get everything picked and I'll get it onto the table, and yeah, we'll go through it one by one. I've also got a few clips here of things that I have picked up over the last weekend. Nothing, there's probably like 2 or 3 items, but one of the items really happy with, and yeah, so bear with me 2 seconds and I'll get everything sorted now. Right, so I've got everything out now on the photo area now, so we'll go through it one by one. We're going to start off with eBay, the eBay sales, and then we'll go over to Vinted as well. So the first thing is, just get the big and bulky item out of the way, is this Panasonic bread maker. I actually picked this up from a charity shop recently. Now, I actually went to Wickes, or was it Wickes or Dunelm? I can't remember, one of the two, to go and get some paint. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to whiz over to the charity shop across the road. Walked in, and the first thing I found was this brand new sealed Panasonic bread maker. It didn't actually have a price on it, so I went and asked the guys, how much are you after? And they said 20 quid. And I thought, yes, please. So yeah, bought this for 20 quid from the charity shop, and it has sold for £109.99. So that's really good. Super happy with that. So yeah, I think these pre-owned are going for like 50 to 60, so obviously with it being brand new makes it a little bit more desirable. So yeah, we'll take that one. That's good, that's a good start. The next thing on here is this Xbox One. This was actually gifted to me by someone that no longer wanted it. They upgraded their console to the newer Xbox. They were just going to chuck it, and they said, do you want it? I said, yes please. So yeah, sold this. It come with this, the controller. Let me just move this light. There you go. The controller, came with the camera as well, the Kinect, and obviously the power cable. So this owes me absolutely nothing, and it's sold for £59.99 plus postage. So yeah, we'll take that for a freebie. Next on eBay still is one of these. You know, free money. Yeah, just one. I actually sold 2 the other day, and they went for like 18 quid for 2. This one's sold with a discount on here actually, and it's gone for £7.99 plus postage. So every time one of these sells now, it's just free money, and I've still got like 111 of them left. So yeah, we'll take it. It takes up no room at all. Next on here is this another console. It is a Wii U. So here we go. So when I picked this up from the car boot, the guy was asking 15. I said, look, have you tested it? He said, I've tested the main unit, this bit, but he wasn't able to test the actual sort of handheld screen part because he didn't have the cable. So I said, look, would you take 12 quid? And he said, yep, that's fine, no worries at all. And yeah, I just bought a cable, tested it all, and it works absolutely fine. So I've sold this, and it comes with a game as well, and that has gone for £65 plus postage. So yeah, £12 into 65. It's going to be nice and easy to ship that, and yeah, happy with that. Next on here, let me just move these cable bits as well. So these are just like the cables and things for the Xbox and the Nintendo Wii. The next thing on here is these Doc Martens, still on eBay. Overall, good use conditions. There's a few sort of little marks on the front of the toe there, but nothing drastic. Nice standard Doc Martens, really, to be fair with you. But yeah, I can't actually remember how much I bought these for. Maybe £5 or £10 max, but yeah, they've just sold on eBay for £33.99. So yeah, decent profit there as well. So that, believe it or not, is everything on eBay over the last couple of days. So yeah, like I said, it has been, I tell a lie, there's one more thing. It's hidden. Where have I put it? I literally just got it out. Oh, it's here. This. It is a Dreamcast game. I paid £1 for this. It's Project Justice Rival Schools 2. Paid £1 for this in a Facebook Marketplace pickup, sorry, and that is sold, and it's gone for £140 plus postage. So if I could find these every time I go to the car boot, I'd be really, really happy. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen very often, but it does. But yeah, I got lucky on Facebook Marketplace, so we'll take that one. So that was a really, really good sale. Moving over to Vinted now. So obviously, as some of you may know from watching the previous videos, starting to, or have been using Crosslist to move items over from eBay onto Vinted. It just means that all my eggs aren't in one basket. As always, I'm just going to shout it out. If you want to go and give it a go, use the code earlybird30. You're in full control. You can cancel when you like, you can do what you like, but I have noticed that sales are more frequent, and sometimes items that you list on eBay, they might get 2 or 3 sort of views and no watches on them, and they sell on Vinted. So you know, it makes sense to, you know, try and just put your options everywhere really. So yeah, if you want to go and give it a go, crosslist.com, the link's in the details in the description below. Use earlybird30, get some money off, you're always in full control. But yeah, so on Vinted, I sold these Doc Martens, the white ones. I actually paid up for these a bit. I think I just probably got a little bit too excited. I paid £20 for these. There is a few, as always, scuffs on the toe here, but they have sold on Vinted for £30 all in. So 20 quid, 30, not the best, but it gets them gone, gets my money back and a little bit extra. So they've gone. Let me just put those down there. The next thing is this Samsonite case. It is a suit case, so you put your suits in here, it folds in half. I paid £3 for this. When I actually bought this and went through all the pockets, I actually found some like old church, I think they're called churches slippers. I actually listed those and I think I got like 40 quid for those, or 50, I can't remember. It was a few weeks or months ago now, but yeah, my money was already made back on the shoes that I sold from that were in here. But this is sold on Vinted and it has gone for, how much has it gone for? £30. So yeah, we'll take that, that's good. This is in a recent video as well. Picked this up, paid £1 for this Ariat bag. Now I just saw the logo whilst I was walking, I knew it was a good brand. Picked it up, didn't even ask how much it is, and the guy was like, it's £1, and I was like, yes please, I'll take that. Listed it on both eBay and Vinted through Crosslist, as I mentioned. There was probably about 1 or 2 views on eBay. It was quite slow, and then Vinted, full asking price, £29.99. So yeah, £1 into 30 quid, we'll take it. And the last thing are these Bauer ice skates. I picked these up, I think I paid £12 or £12.50. The guy was really kind and said, look, make me an offer. I offered him a tenner. He came back at 15 and I said £12.50, and he said, yep, that's fine. Overall, really good condition. They're probably going to need a sharpen, but I always put that in descriptions, probably need a sharpen. But yeah, these have sold on Vinted and they have gone for £49.99 all in. So yeah, as I mentioned, it has been very slow in regards to sales, but what I have been selling, as you've just seen, have sold for decent money, so it's going to keep me ticking along. What I want to do now is just try and spend a few days, especially if it's sort of raining, the weather's not looking good, there's no car boots on, just sort of getting through my stuff that I need to list. You know, if it's not listed, it's not going to sell. So yeah, that's my main aim. My main priority now is just to get through things and make sure that it's available for people to buy, because if it isn't, then it's just going to sit here and just be wasted money really, isn't it? So yeah, that's absolutely everything. It is always greatly appreciated. What I'll do now is just throw a few of the clips in of the things that I found. As I mentioned, one of them was really good. So yeah, all the best. Thank you very much for watching, it's greatly appreciated. As always, make sure you go down, like and subscribe to the channel. You know, it is growing, it's slowly getting there. You know, I think it's around about 70% of people that watch the videos don't actually subscribe to the channel. So if you are enjoying it, you're returning, it is completely free of charge. Just go down, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and until the next one, take care and all the best. Bye.
That's the little box at the back there, that's coming out. One sec, mate.
How much is a case, mate?
Tenner.
Tenner. Fiver. I'll take it for a fiver, yeah.
Take like these storage wrap.
Moving around and you see something you want to do.
Yeah, one of the later ones. That's the problem. That's the problem.
You know what's happening? There's one. No, I'm not saying. Alright, we're happy.
Here you go, mate. £5 for that suitcase, buddy. Cheers, thank you.
Put it closer.
And they let me know.
Only 11 left.
Morning. How much is your shirt?
£3.
£3. You got any more football shirts at all, or no? Cool, I'll take that. Thank you. It's a clothes kind of day today. I think everyone's got clothes, so yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You come here all the time, or?
Yeah, quite often. Gets you out, gets you up early, doesn't it? So. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That might have been a good buy. Old Wimbledon top. I found a football top.
That's nice.
That is nice, isn't it?
That is nice. What's you pay on that?
£3.
£3.
£3.
Keep going.
A crazy gang. That is nice, isn't it? That's old. What do you reckon? 90s? 80s? 70s? 50s? No. How much were your scooters? Sorry.
25.
20. I might take this one. Is it right to look in here? Is that okay?
No, because I need to go through, especially this bag.
Oh, okay. What did you have on the DS? Or you're not sure?
The new DS, only the game console.
How much for scooter white?
Sorry?
How much for white?
£20.
How much was this?
£40.
40. Okay. You do 15?
No.
It's got to be 20.
Do you have the PSP with it or just
No, I have Nintendo on today.
Okay, we'll have a look.
Thank you.
Thank you. You want another one?
Johnny.
No, it's just that one. Thank you. You good?
Yeah, alright.
Yeah? Your gravy baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look.